Good evening. I'm honored to be here. My dad was supposed to be here. His name is Bert Cobb, and I'm his youngest son. And now I know what they mean about a tough act to follow, but at least I didn't have to follow the speech on humility, which I'm truly grateful that I didn't have to follow that. But my dad prepared a lovely 4-page speech that he would like me to read to you. But as I was sitting here and listening to all these wonderful speakers, I was realizing that in my lifetime I've heard enough of my father's speeches. And if that's okay, I would just like to say a few things that are on my mind and my heart today. And what I would really like to talk about is I'd like to talk about the 9-12 principles and how important that is to me and to my family. And specifically when we talk about personal responsibility. Personal responsibility is something that was instilled in me by my grandfathers and my father and my mother, and it's very important to us. And as I think about the state of our nation, very specifically the state of our local community, I'm very upset with myself and I'm very upset with my fellow citizens. And the reason I am is because I think that we all have forgotten the most important part of being a citizen, the most important part of personal responsibility. And the thing that I don't understand is, as conservatives and people who love liberty, we have allowed people to run away with our political system and abuse us in the most heinous ways. Right. The reason is because as conservatives, we're raising families. We're going to football games and PTA meetings, and we're doing things in our community that we value. And we assume that these jokers that we elect are going to take care of us because they share our values. Well, they don't. They don't share our values. And this personal responsibility comes to a head in that we are not going to do that anymore. We're going to teach our children and our grandchildren that part of personal responsibility is being active politically and in your community. So I implore each and every person here, thank you for being here, but please talk to your friends and your family and get them angry and involved, because personal responsibility begins with me and with you. Please understand that personal responsibility with your family and in your immediate community is important, but politically it is equally as important. If you're not appalled, you haven't been watching. Right. Thank you.